I woke up to head, anal, and breakfast being cooked. What the fuck did you do?
Yeah. So my feet stay ice cold. And 14 years ago, when my husband and I first started dating, he used to put them under his leg and keep them warm for me. Well, as the years have rolled on, he has developed an attitude about them and says no feet should ever be that cold and to keep them away from him and da-da-da-da-da. So the other night we were laying in the bed and they were so cold, and so I tried to put them under his leg and he got an instant attitude. So I said, you can't start something 14 years ago and then act offended whenever I try to put them under your leg, And this guy, dead ass serious, looks at me and says, in that case, I'll take a blowjob.
You know what really pisses me off and is unfair? Girls can buy dildos or vibrators and nobody cares or bats an eye. They say it's fun and it's sexy. But when I buy a 240 Volt Fuckmaster Pro 5000 with the elasticized anus, non-drip semen collection tray with the optional realistic orgasmic screams and a built-in surround sound, all of a sudden I'm a pervert and I need help. That's not fair. What's the difference? I'll tell you what that is. That's sexist and that's toxic femininity. Y'all need to cut that shit out.
Careful with the magic basket, please.
Away from the magic basket.
It's a magic basket.
And it's a washing basket.
It's a magic basket, but...
Why are you calling it a magic basket?
You'll just think I'm an idiot, so I don't want to tell you.
Don't tell me. Go
No, because I make myself sound silly. I don't want
Just
to...
tell me. Why are you calling it a magic basket?
Okay, fine. Sometimes I'll put clothes in it,
Yeah.
and then what happens is, the following day, this is empty, and my clothes are in my drawers. They're clean. They're cleaned.
Fucking serious?
I knew that you wouldn't believe me if I told you. I didn't want to tell you. Sometimes I overfill it. I push it. I see how far I can push it. Honestly, don't lie. It's not. It's real.
You fucking pushed it.
I'll show you.
Tell you.
What do you mean? It's the same with the sink. Put plates in there. The following day, they're in the...
Right, you need to get out.
I used to think that we were forever, ever, and I used to say, never say never.
So he calls me up and he's like, I still love you. And I'm like, this is exhausting, like we are never getting back together, like ever.
Nothing. Getting back together. Are never, ever, ever getting back together. You're gonna talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever, ever.
I wrote a song about why beer is better than women. I'm allowed to complain about a beer being flat. If my lips touch another bottle, my old beer don't get mad. When I'm at a bar, I'm always able to pick up a Bud Light. And beer looks the same in the morning as it did on Friday night. Beer is always ready to leave on time, and that's why beer's never late. And when I want to swap beers, my old beer won't take half my estate. A world where I could just date beer would just be great.
I was married for 18 years, worked myself ragged to make sure that my wife had everything she needed. Maybe not wanted, but needed. Gave her a son who will be turning 7 in a month. On Mother's Day of 2019, my wife told me our marriage was over. 9.5 months later, she has given birth to her fitness instructor's son. That happened this morning. My wife was my person for 18 years. Now who do I talk to? One of the worst days of my life. And no one to talk to.
You know what's a big guilty pleasure of mine right now? there is this whole category of dudes who are using this sound that's like, sup, bruh, I'm the alpha. And they're lifting up the shirts being like, sup, bruh, I'm the alpha. And then there's this whole other delicious category of dudes who are like, if you have to use this sound and be like, sup, bruh, I'm the alpha, you're not the alpha, you're the beta, because an alpha doesn't have to tell the world that it's an alpha, it's just an alpha, and I'm an alpha. I know. It's so cute. They don't realize that an alpha would just go bloop, 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 and scroll right past that shit and carry on with their day. You're right. A lion doesn't have to tell the world that it's a lion. It just is a lion. And you know what you are? You are a beta fish. And it's so cute.
Well, fucking Minnesota weather.
Riley, bud.
Oh.
I found a position girls can't last 30 seconds in.
Really, bud? What's that?
Any inconvenience in a relationship.
Jesus fuck.
I just got one question. Why can't friends just kiss each other? Like, why can we not just, like, or, like, full-on make out? Like, fuck it. Like, because everybody wants a kiss.
I drive out of my way. I get iced coffee because that's what she liked. And I've been sitting at this park for going on 2 hours. 7:48. Supposed to be here at 6. I'm gonna go home. I wonder why there's so many jerks in the world. It's because nice guys that go out of their way to do something cute, they get shit on too many times, and then they decide, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna get on Tinder, I'm gonna swipe right, and I'm gonna play them, because that's what they do to everyone else.
So I didn't realize I was excited for something until I saw it in person. The biggest power trip I've ever seen is people that are about to retire with a ton of experience. Like, I went on a work trip a couple months ago with a guy who's in his like late 60s. And one time we're at the dinner table and he was like, wait, hang on, my boss is calling. He answers the phone, he goes, first off, he doesn't even say hello. He goes, what'd you decide? And, you know, the boss of whoever says whatever things. And he goes, well, you can do that, but you'll be looking for a new head engineer. And he hangs up the phone. And I'm like, did you just talk to your boss that way? And he was like, yeah, I could do that. And I'm like, why? And he goes, how many people do you know that have 45 plus years of RF experience? And I was like, I don't know. And he goes, well, on the East Coast, it's just me. He's like, I have a separate inbox for job opportunities. Or I could retire. Like, either way, I'm fine. But I'm not dealing with anybody's bullshit. And he was like, if he doesn't go with what I say, I'm going to quit and find another job the next day.
So today I had a thought mallet dropped on my head, like a Warner Brothers character. Meep meep. What if we all stop playing these ridiculous games that society has told us we need to play in order to ensnare a mate? Don't let them know how much you like them. Don't text them back right away. Give them something to chase. For why? This isn't healthy. This will only lead to anxiety, insecurities, and a weird power imbalance. They left me on red for hours, so I'm going to leave them on red for days. That'll teach them. No. If they leave you on red, then you pull an Irish exit and you leave them forever. It's going to be hard. A lot of us are going to feel like we're dying of thirst. But hold your ground, people of the dating world. My brothers, my sisters. I see the same fear in your eyes that would take the heart of me. The day will come when the courage of our hearts fail and we settle for the bare minimum. But it is not this day. This day, we fight.